In December 1972, a man named Curtis Dunn crashed his truck into Biden's wife's car. Again, she and the infant daughter died in the crash, left his 2 sons injured. The police say Biden's wife drove into the path of the man's truck, possibly because she didn't see it. The chief prosecutor said there's no evidence that the driver was drunk. Quote, "The rumor about alcohol being involved by either party, especially the truck driver, is incorrect," end of quote. Yet, Biden said on at least 2 occasions that the man was driving under the influence. In 2001, Biden said, quote, "I got elected when I was 29, and I got elected November 7th. And on December 18th of that year, my wife and 3 kids were Christmas shopping for a Christmas tree. A tractor trailer, a guy who allegedly, and I never pursued it, drank his lunch instead of eating his lunch, broadsided my family and killed my wife instantly and killed my daughter instantly and hospitalized my 2 sons with what were thought at the time to be permanent fundamental injuries," end of quote. Now, 2001, this man's daughter wrote a letter to Biden. The man had died. She wrote a letter to Biden expressing her father's profound grief after hearing Biden make a post-September 11 speech in which he told the audience that given his history, he could empathize with victims. At the time, he said, "Growing up, my dad never talked about it. He always got very solemn around Christmas time because the anniversary was December 18, and he never wanted to celebrate the holidays. When newspapers had anniversary articles about the crash, we hid them from Dad." And so Biden wrote back a handwritten note and said, "All I can say is I am sorry for all of us. Please know that neither I or my sons feel any animosity whatsoever," end of quote. Okay? She wrote him a letter. And then Biden did it again. 2007, made the claim again. Quote, "It was an errant driver who stopped to drink instead of drive and hit a tractor trailer, hit my children and my wife, and killed them," end of quote. And Biden's staff wrote back and said there's no hard feelings. But Biden at least twice falsely accused this man of being drunk. In 2009, a Biden spokesperson said that Biden, quote, "fully accepts the Dunn family's word that these rumors were false," end of quote. So, 2001, 2007, even though he'd been contacted by the man's daughter, who was disturbed, and accused the man of being drunk. Now, the daughter says the man died full of grief because of the accident, even more because of the public assertion that he was drunk when he wasn't. Died knowing that Joe Biden referred to him as a drunk driver. 2009, the Biden people write back to the woman and say, we fully accept the Dunn family's word that these rumors were false. Yet he repeated it. 2001, 2000, who does that? It's tragic enough. And furthermore, the prosecutor certainly implied that it was his wife's fault. She's the one who had a stop sign, not him. But Joe Biden is a moral, decent guy, says Cory Booker, who's now backed him.
It's obvious to me that at a time that darkness has descended, we need a president who is a light worker. We have had enough of a president that does demeaning. It's time that we have a president that does redeeming. Yeah. I know that this is a moral moment in America. It is a moral moment. This election is not about right or left. It's about right or wrong.
Kamala Harris has also endorsed Joe Biden, never mind the attacks on Joe Biden's record on busing during their debate.
And it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of 2 United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
But